can you even, like, is there such a thing as even harassing someone who you really love and you, like, really care about? Like, I don't think so. Not to mention, you know, it's like you're trying to, like, get the person out of a tailspin. They just don't see it because of where they are. I totally, like, fell out of touch with her, you know, so on and so forth. Like, you know, heard from her, like, once. Who the hell knows? Like, like 3 years later or something like that. I was under the impression, like, she wasn't really doing all that much better or all that well at all. And, I guess, you know, it struck a chord with me. Everyone has, like, their hot button things that whatever, but seeing this girl carry on about this, like, the way she was, and, I mean, she looked horrible. She looked horrible. She's a pretty girl. She looked fucking terrible. Like, I mean, I could see on my own body, I was very noticeable that, like, you know, in my face and stuff like that, that I had lost the weight. And, I just think, like, you know, nobody else particularly cared. Why would anyone else particularly care or whatever? But, you know, that's why every time I went and made a shake or made whatever disgusting slop thing or whatever, you know, I would say, oh, you want some, or just bring her some or whatever, and this and that. She obviously didn't fucking care. It obviously, whatever, that, you know, not that she should have an awareness of my own, like, personal past, but you'd like to think the people in general have just an awareness of common courtesy and, like, you know, public perception or whatever. And, like, for me, it was like, I guess I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I did think it was very rude, but it was like, why did you care so much? What is this doing? Doesn't want to film me anymore? Sorry, this isn't exciting enough for you. I was trying to think, why is it that this upset me? Because I don't fucking... Okay, I could give two shits if Danielle ever speaks to me in her entire life. I am now highly under the impression that she is a big fucking piece of crap. But it was still eating away at me, even after I vented about it. And I was like, doesn't make any sense. I was like, I don't care what she said. I don't... whatever. So what that she was rude to me? That's like, I have a very thick skin. And then, you know, I was thinking about it, and I guess it's not that I would, like, be suppressed it or something like that, but it was like, you know, it's one of those things I don't go around thinking about, trying to relive every day. It was something that happened ages ago, you know, 12 days. It's not like it happened like a day ago, or whatever. It happened years and years and years ago with someone I haven't spoken to in years. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, you know, like, that's probably why, you know, it's, if she was a bitch to me about, like, past the sunscreen, I probably would just, like, go fuck yourself, walked away and laughed about it or whatever. But just seeing her in, like, the condition she was in, and how much, you know, as I had said, like, the first, like, day or two before the slap ever was, I thought she was surprisingly sweet and funny and witty and on top of what was going on here or whatever. And God, in 5 days, like, she was a shell of herself already. And, like, it was like, when this happened, it was like over the course of, I don't know, 9 months, a year and a half. I mean, it was like unfolded and unfolded, and it was like that, only over the course of that whole time. And instead of, you know, 5 pounds or something like that, you know, it was probably 25 pounds, and same exact thing. I mean, the girl is amazing. She's the love of my life, and by the time it was all over, you couldn't even have a conversation. I remember once I went to visit her, and
well, did you tell Danielle that?
I
that
didn't.
You had someone in your past?
I don't know that she even grasped what it was that I was even getting at. I honestly think she's so immersed in what's going on here that she thought, like, and this, like, really hurt my feelings also. It's like, I think she thought I was like just trying to blow her spot, like call attention to her, like shine a spotlight on her and be like, this girl's getting weak and her attitude is crumbling already, let's all pick on her. So if I ask her how she's feeling 5 times, then eventually, she's gonna melt down or something like that. And like it was so I don't even know if like it's worth saying it to her, because she'll probably just go run to her little cronies and be like, oh, you didn't believe this, Eric came over and he was all upset and he blah 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 and what a fucking idiot. And it's like, I don't even know if I care to do it, because if I felt like she could sit and talk and listen and be helpful like you can, I would have the conversation with her. If I feel like she's going to make light of the situation, if I heard one joke come out of someone's mouth about this, I would fucking flip. I mean, I would fucking flip, because for all I know, I don't even, know if the girl's okay now. And like, at the time that, like,